As far as I know, this is my first time living in life, and because of that, I have the innate desire to explore the world. Now, some people don't really care to explore the world. That is definitely not my desire. I grew up in a hometown and have stayed here for 26 years. Unfortunately for me, I have gotten the ability to travel that much as compared to what I have seen from other people of my age. But I also want to say that I'm extremely grateful for the traveling that I have gotten to do because I know that there are people out there a lot less fortunate that haven't seen past a few four walls. People always say, just go, just do it, just travel, follow your dreams. Okay, well, man, it's really not that easy sometimes. Well, first of all, that costs a lot of money, okay? And also, a lot of people don't have time to take off. But if I had the ability, and I'm sure a lot of people could agree with this, to travel 24/7, we would be doing that. I'm a really big believer in the fact that if your soul has a place that it constantly yearns for, mine being the West Coast, I would say that that means that there is some part of your greater power or whatever you want to call it, your soul's purpose is calling you somewhere. It's because that's what's meant for you. Well, like I said, I'm meant for the Western states. I grew up in the Midwest, and that honestly feels like a lie. It's between West and East. And you know what? It's fine. It's just really flat compared to a lot of the other places that I've seen. Believe it or not, my soul yearns for the entire world as a whole. That kind of sounds maybe insane, but some people just love to just go and visit like one specific place and they get really casual and comfortable with it. And then they just go to that same place repeatedly. Well, for me, I actually would love to be able to travel all over the place. I want to go deep sea diving. I want to hike across Europe. I want to find a jungle and sleep in it. I mean, there's nothing that I could explain more than the fact that I just want to be outside and I want to be connected to this earth as physically and emotionally and and mentally. It's just embodiment, like complete embodiment of nature. That is what I absolutely desire. I'm the type of person that sees running natural water and I could just sit and stare at how beautiful it is until I feel like I'm going to cry. That's what my purpose is in this life, is to appreciate nature because, well, for one really important fact is we are a part of nature completely. Like, we're connected. I don't think that that's any new news, but yeah, I just really feel more connected when I'm in Mother Earth's atmosphere. This recent trip that I took to Colorado, I did not have as much time as I would have liked to be outside, and there were very little amount of places that I really wanted to go and spend indoors. But whenever you just only have a few days somewhere, there's not a whole lot that you can do whenever it comes to balance besides just trying your best. For me, I drank a lot of matcha, I had a few coffees, I went on a hike, I found some cute restaurants to go to out in Silverthorne. I went up to Leadville for the first time. I had never known that that was the highest elevated city, or I should say town, in the entire US. So that was really cool. 10,200 and something feet, I believe. Really, really interesting. It was honestly very, very cute. If you haven't been out here before, I would definitely recommend it. The weather was in the 40s, like 45, maybe 50, and it felt like it was 70 degrees outside the entire time. From what I've heard, it's because of the humidity. It's just different out there. They're not lying. It's it's so beautiful. I honestly am more upset that I didn't pack shorts and tank tops, but whenever you read 45 degrees on your weather app, it's you jump to conclusions. And I don't think that I made the wrong ones, but I definitely would pack different next time. The more time that I spend in Colorado, the more I know that I need to move here as soon as possible. I kind of took this trip that I went on with my boyfriend to get an idea of what it is for a town that we are looking for. Personally, we both really loved Leadville because it was so just magical. Like, it was old towny, so like there's not a lot of there's no chains, honestly. I mean, there was a Subway and maybe that's it, but you have barely any chains, restaurants or stores, which really puts you in a perfect position to lessen consumerism, which I don't really like to consume a lot. I personally do consume a lot of either media or clothes. I do have a shopping problem because I do love clothes. I love fashion, but I'm trying really hard to be a lot better about that. It's I think an addiction that my grandma bestowed upon me as a young child, and I can't get away from it. There's nothing I can do except just try every single day to tell myself, "Hey, you don't need that. It's just cute for other people." Or maybe it's just even, it's just cute. You don't need everything that's cute. If I saw every single bunny that I thought was cute, I would have 1,000 bunnies. And what would I do with that many bunnies? Nothing, because they're just too fucking cute. This is gonna sound really bougie of me, but personally, I want to live in the mountains. I know that's obviously really expensive, but I don't. I take that as a challenge, and I will. I will conquer it. I will conquer that challenge. Based on all of the things that I've had to deal with in the past, that is definitely not something that I'm worried about. Making new friends, not something I'm worried about. Finding myself, I'm not worried about that. I'm honestly just ready. I'm excited. Financially, not ready. I do need to get myself in that kind of position to be able to move there. I have heard that I need to find myself a career from multiple people. I think that that's absolute garbage. I don't need a career. I just need my hands, my feet, my breath, my heartbeat, and everything I got now. Even if I lost it, I could still do it. Whatever. I want to tell you how I've learned the best anti anxiety medication is to think the words in this exact phrase: today is not promised. And you always hear people say, "Oh, tomorrow's not promised," blah, blah, blah. Nah, today is not promised. The next 5 minutes, not promised. The next 2 seconds, nothing promised. So I'm not worried about it because nothing is promised. No, no, whatever you want to explain it as, higher power. No, no higher power has that control over me to be fearful of the fact of, oh, you're not going to be able to do this, or you're not going to be able to do that. That doesn't matter to me. I can do whatever I want. It's so beautiful out here. I could honestly cry. I really want to go down here and see if it's frozen or not. Like, it's already starting to melt, but like I kind of wanted to see if I could step on it. Trail I'm hitting today is called Officers Gulch, and it's close to Frisco, Colorado. Love this place, and I've only been here for 5 minutes. I saw a dog as soon as I got here, so that makes things 10 million times better. This little hike is about 17 minutes, it says. It'll probably take me longer because I like to stop and look at things. I'm not 100% sure of like exactly where the trail is, but I'm following some footsteps. There is a decent amount of snow on the ground, but it is still only April, the middle of April. A little chilly with the wind, but it's not bad. I've got this little shell on, and we're taking a little walk. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I'm on this little road, path. It probably would have been smarter for me to look at the map before I just started walking, but I get a little ahead of myself. But we're turning back around. So the trail is this way. I did not go that way this last time. See it melting. Whoa. It's definitely melting. This is so pretty. I'm not gonna stop smiling because this is all I've been wanting to do for months. This morning I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that was my breakfast with a glass of orange juice. Tomorrow's our last day here. Then we get to go back home. I can start working on my travel scrapbook. I've been taking lots of Polaroids, so those are all going to be going into the scrapbook. I'm just not going to stop smiling. Like, look at that. Oh my god. Just you wait. As soon as I move out here, I'm going to be so fit from walking everywhere. Come check this out. The ground is so glittery. Holy moly. This is what dreams are made of. Shout out to my Butterhorn Bakery and Cafe. Can't tell if the flash is on. No! Okay, that's going in the pack. Looks like, hopefully it's good. Shout to the sky. This is what dreams are made of. So I sewed on this Mamas Don't Let Your Cowboys. Wait, I fucked up. Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys patch. How sick would it be if I just started whipping out my embroidery right here, right now? That would be kind of monstrously insane. But like, I really want to do it. Like, it's in the car. You see this backdrop? It's making me want to cry. Doing what I... And we're walking. Absolutely devastating. I dropped my microphone in the snow and I didn't realize that it actually stopped working, and it didn't pick up any of the audio for the following videos. Which is totally fine, except that I made a lot more videos and I was yapping the entire time. God knows about what, because I couldn't hear any of it. But I did decide to take my walk a little bit short. I went about halfway through the path and I got a weird feeling, so I decided to turn around. Plus, I really had to use the bathroom, so I thought it might just be a good time to not overdo myself, especially when I'm in a new place that I'm not very familiar with. I just want to follow my gut feeling and do what I know is best for me, and that was turning around and going to find a bathroom. Okay, I'm just a woman. 10 out of 10. This place was absolutely beautiful, and I will be going back again to take a new hike whenever I come back to Colorado. Going back and watching these videos and seeing that there's no sound is honestly okay, because you know what? It's about the experience, anyways. Just look how happy I was just being out in the world and not having a single person look at me. I didn't have to be perceived by anyone, and there was no thoughts besides just the fact that I was absolutely amazed at how beautiful this world really truly is, especially when there is not the footprint of humans around. There was no trash, there's no litter, there's no buildings, there's no cars. It was literally just me and Mother Nature, the OG. I really wish that there was a spot like this close to my house so that I could go out and act like nobody else exists but me, pretty much 24/7, because that would be the dream. To sit here and do my crafts or to read a book, journal, learn about the world. Ugh, I just would love to be able to do this outside my bedroom. It really makes me want to stop and wonder about how some people can be so damaging to the earth whenever this is literally what it looks like. This is what we are. This is part of who we are. It's embedded into our DNA. We're all made of the same molecules. And I don't know, I love to see the love within the earth. And this is what brings me the most peace. I think that whenever you find yourself in nature, your body naturally starts to feel calmer, your nervous system is better. Alrighty, I made it back to the car. I do have to pee really bad actually now. It's probably from all this coffee that I've been having. It's just regular drip coffee. I don't remember what the brand was, but I put whole milk and cinnamon in it, and it's all I had, and it's honestly pretty good. I'm sweating now, which is what I knew what was gonna happen. I don't really want to know. I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't have to pick up my boyfriend from the ski resort until it's 12 now, so I'll be there at about 3:15. I've got quite a amount of time, so I do have the ability to go and find another place to walk. I think I know where I want to go, but I need to get gas first. I need to pee, and yeah, so we should probably get on that. This is honestly breathtaking. I'm speechless. My breath is taken away. I don't know how to feel. There's just so much love that I have in my heart for the earth and how beautiful and gorgeous and fantastic it is. Oh my gosh, whenever you live in a place that has been heavily filled with buildings and cities and flat land and minimal trees without natural life, it feels so like unreal to be in a situation where you can see so much of the earth at once and in such like spectacular instances. It reminds me how small I really am and how small my problems are. Like, look at this. You have those all the way over there. These beautiful, beautiful mountain spaces. All this water down here is Lake Dillon. It's frozen, but it's thawing. And this little trail that I found is so cute. So now we are going to find the outlook. It's Sapphire Outlook, I want to say. Finishing this hike up, I'm looking at Swan Mountain right over this yonder way, but about 8,000 to 9,000 feet up, 9,000 when you're at the very top of the point. But now I'm probably about 8,700 now, but I think I'm close to the end. So this is the end of this little baby hike, but man, it's so pretty. Like, you can't miss out. And like, look at these trees behind me. These pines are absolutely beautiful. I can't. If you haven't had the chance yet to go and visit the beautiful state of Colorado, I 100% recommend. I also recommend you go and find yourself in a brewery, taking a hike, or just honestly meeting the locals because the people out here are so goofy. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.